Passengers, this is your skipper D Life on the mic. Welcome to the Pass D Life Express. Welcome to another new video. It's another new day. It's a wonderful Thursday, the 7th of July. The day is a lucky day, and I am feeling lucky. That's right, crew members and passengers. If you are new to the channel, make sure leave a like. Consider giving me a follow on Twitter. Make sure leave a subscribe, and make sure always click that bell so you can get the future video notifications. And if you like today's video, make sure leave a comment. Today is a kind of a relief day. I'm transitioning. Yep, I am adding another miner to the PDL engine room. You might say, D-Life, what are you doing with these miners? They're not doing anything for you. Well, I believe in them because they're community driven. And if the community wants to win, then that means we all can win. And 365 days, in my opinion, is all we need to be able to get to that MF freedom, aka Minor Friday Freedoms, MFF. So this is not financial advice. It's only entertainment and education and purposes only. Make sure DYOR and only put what you could afford to lose into any miner, any project, or any platform, or any token. That said, let's jump straight into how much can we make with BUSD Paycheck. So if you didn't check out my last BUSD Paycheck video, this is a miner that I stumbled upon. There is a website that you could view all these miners on. And so once I saw BUSD, I'm a BNB maxi. So I was like, hold on, wait a minute. BUSD? Now, there was BUSD Crops Farmer. That one really intrigued me. But you had to seriously be super interactive with it. And, being that I'm on the 9 to 5 still, I was kind of a little iffy whether I would not be able to be committed to the rules and get those actions in that I need in order to be able to make that miner, active and profitable. Other than that, I noticed there was a teeny bit of inflation in there when I first checked that out. But this is my second quote unquote BUSD miner. That this one seems a little bit more just simple and straightforward. So you can check that video out. I'm not going to really talk too much about BUSD Paycheck today when it comes to the miner itself, the DAP, and all that good stuff. That video is in the end screen and up in the cards. Make sure check it out before you do check out or even get into BUSD Paycheck, DYOR. Today we are just looking at what we could possibly make with BUSD Paycheck. As you've seen in my yesterday's video with one of my diamond teams, one of my favorite miners. It was running in a little bit of trouble due to the community, but let's see if we could jump on over here right now. This isn't a my diamond team video, but you know what? I just wanted to reference it, being that one, was giving me a little bit of doom and gloom. So I decided to hopefully not replace, but add BUSD Paycheck and be able to, hedge my bets in hopes that BUSD Paycheck will be able to last and due to its tokenomics, even be here for the long run. So I'm taking some risk capital that I got from my diamond team and I'm throwing it in here and we can see how much we can make. So let's see what it's all about. Let's see what we got. Just gotta send a quick text over there. Okay, so here is the Google spreadsheets for BUSD Paycheck that was great for them to make for us. And so we're gonna play around with these numbers right now. And I'm thinking about, what could potentially be in there. But quickly before we get into numbers, let's just look at BUSD Paycheck's contract. Let's see what's happening with the contract, crew members and passengers. Let's look at this contract right now. Compound, withdraw. So let's see. Today is Thursday. So yeah, We might do a live activation today. Today is a great day to get started. It's a Thursday, much better for me. So that means next week, Thursday, we'll be into our first activity. So let's jump on over to analytics. Let's see how the movement and the ocean is going. So this is what I like about BUSD Paycheck. Like, this is their graph. You know, this is their graph. Now let's check out my favorite. And not to say I'm knocking MDT V2, just giving you an example. If you do look at the contracts and you do look at the graphs, and you do see how the motion in the ocean goes with miners, and you get to see people's mindset. So here we go. So all time, we had February 26th of version 2. We went all the way up to 6,395 BNB, a whopping 2.8 million. And pretty much this just looks like nobody was really compounding to me. Everybody, or just reinvesting a lot, they were just withdrawing way more than, yeah, reinvesting. And pretty much not adding any more BNB to it. Everybody just is withdrawing every day, withdrawing every day. Now, that's the freedom to DeFi. You're able to just go into the front door, go out to the back door, no problem, no questions asked. But we want to be able to earn BNB every day passively. And just my opinion, if MDTV2 saw this, you know, pretty much boom, right here. I mean, look, crew members, we were up at 2.5. And a space of a few days within that month, we dropped off almost 1 million. We could have said, right there, we need to implement the rules. Not implementing it all the way down here, late last month. I mean, we could have already seen this big, huge drawdown of 1 million. But anyway, just wanted to use that as a comparison, showing the power of community and, of course, members' actions. But with BUSD Paycheck's contract, this is their graph. All-time PNB balance, and we are just steady between that 200 and 300 range in BNB, just fluctuating between 200 and 300. Look, up to 233, back down, 231, back up, 230, back up, 238, back up. So a consistent for the past 2 months between 300 and 200 BNB. So, of course, past results don't determine future results, but again, this contract has a tokenomic implemented in it. When you look at last week's, a few weeks ago video, where yeah, it's you only could do one action in this 4 times out of the month. Either you're gonna get paid 4 times or you're gonna reinvest 4 times. So hence why we are in that almost like a range. So this reminds me of a project that I was supposed to bring to the channel. I think I'm gonna do it. It's a node project. It pretty much has some of the same type tokenomics where, quote unquote, it's supposed to be safe and sustainable due to the tokenomics. But again, we do know in this space anything isn't safe. Disclaimer, but we hope. And let's go ahead and play with those numbers now. So that's just my, thoughts on the contract and activity, and just looking at BUSD Paycheck, where they've been now for past 2 months, from May, June. Now we're into July, and just steady, just one straight line. Contract has been around 455,000 in US. Okay. Oh no. Well, we're up. We're at 162. Yesterday we were at 154. And if you saw that video, checked out the video, then you would see that we were like at 150 back then too. So we could jump on here and we could say deposit before the 5% tax. Let's go with the same 10 that we have. And in this is our weeks, our deposit. You get the 5% fee taken out. You get a 1.21 gain in BUSD, and your max payout then will be 34.68 BUSD. And let's go to week. How many weeks we got? 6, 4, 4, and 4. 52 weeks in a year. If we get to 52 weeks, we will now be at 4,222 225 USD and 536 in our gain, and our max payout then will be, scroll back down there, 15,421 BUSD. So risk 10 BUSD to potentially make 15,421 BUSD in your max payout, and your gain will be 536 bucks. Pretty much, I don't want to say daily or potentially, because yeah, I do think that's daily if my memory serves. I believe it may be daily, because if we do the math on the 4,225, that's what we would get, because 10% of 4,000 is 400, and with BUSD Paycheck we get 12 points odd percent weekly. So yeah, this will be able to be earning weekly. So great risk reward there. 52 weeks, of course, is a long time in this space, but again, should the contract stay the way it is, it's already been this way for 2 months. It could go that way for another 2 months, and this year, next year, at the same time, we would have a nice BUSD Paycheck buy. So now let's just say if I go and bring the sledgehammer, like my buddy Ranted would say, D-Life, bring the sledgehammer, baby. And we put in 100 BUSD. And in 52 weeks, we will have 5,365.96 BUSD. And our max payout would be 154. We are talking about 6 figures to be able to get to the max payout. And if we do 2 years, because we got BNB, we could just double it. We got BNB Miner already on our 400 odd. They're going to 2 years. We got Drip getting ready to go to 2 years. So BUSD Paycheck all the way. You know, let's do it. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just D-Life on board the Passive D-Life Express. Only a skipper. Make sure you are a grown adult, and make sure only put what you could afford to lose into any project. So here comes the live activation. Crew members and passengers, I am risking. I would like to put that 100. I'm going to put that 100. I'm definitely going to do that. But for now, we're just going to get started, and we're going to get our feet wet with, the minimum, low risk. Let's just double check, make sure we got the right amount of BNB. All right, that's right, we got that. Let's jump back to the DApp, and let's go back into MetaMask. So we're gonna swap our BNB for BUSD, and if you do have your BNB wallet, MetaMask, you got the smart chain, you have to add the BUSD to your MetaMask, and then you have to approve the BUSD, and then once you approve the BUSD, pay that gas fee, then you're able to deposit your BUSD into the miner. So let's go ahead and swap that 4.3. Let's do 4. No, we're going to do the 4.2. We're going to do 0.042. And we're going to swap that to BUSD. And we'll review the swap. All right, great. There's our gas fee. Not bad at all. We could deal with that. Let's swap it. Boom. Transaction completed. We got that, folks. Giving us a nod ahead. Awesome. So now we'll go ahead and make sure that we are connected. Yes, we are. We got, oh, look at that. Crew members, passengers, we got a little bit of referral earned there. We got 1.66 BUSD there. Shout out to whoever clicked the link. I really appreciate that. Oh, and by the way, the link will be in the description for BUSD Paycheck if you want to check it out. So shout out to whoever that was. Leave in the comments if you did watch today's video and you did click the link and you gave me that 1.66 BUSD. I thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Now, I could collect this, but I think that might cost us a gas fee. Let's see if we collect it. How much will that cost us to collect it? And then we could add it to, this is going to cost us 0.003 BNB. So let's just check that out quickly. 0.003 BNB. That's going to cost us 7 cents out of our, well, let's put it in the miner. Doesn't make any sense it's sitting there. Let's collect it. 7 cents out of 66 cents. I wish it was, but it's not. It's going to come from the BNB. So we could go ahead and we could collect that. And then hopefully that should just automatically go to our BUSD balance. So let's go ahead and collect that. Boom. Awesome. Now we have that. Now let's go to our BUSD. Let's see how much we have in our BUSD now. BUSD, we've got 12. Awesome. So we got $12 in BUSD. Let's go ahead and let's put that in. Let's deposit. We're going to have to approve the BUSD. So that's 8 cents, so 16 cents, so 15 cents so far in fees on today's transaction. You know, D-Life, if you've been following me for a while, I just love gas fees. I just like looking at the costs, factoring them in because, you know, it's business and you have to pay in order to interact with all of these dApps. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. No, it's 12 BUSD. So the contract, let's go ahead and refresh. Let's go ahead and we refresh right now. And let's go ahead now and deposit that BUSD. Why is it giving me a 0? Alright, so let's deposit. Go back now. Look at that next gas fee. Wait a minute. Did they approve the BUSD first off? Because we got two things here. So let's reject that one. Fox is moving a little. So let's reject this other one because I don't know what that one was. And then we'll start over again. So the approved BUSD was done. That was done. That's checked. Now we should be able to deposit our 12 USD. Low risk, super low risk. I can risk $12. This could disappear. Doesn't matter to me. $12 will not break my piggy bank. So that gas fee was a little bit higher. Almost probably be about 30 cents or 20 odd cents there. Let's just go and check that out to see where we are so far. That was 001. Yeah, 24 cents. So 24 and 8 and 7, we're looking at about 39 cents for today's activities. All right, so we got our deposit 11.4 in USD, and now we got our tax off, and so right now our max payout is at 41.61, and I'll be back here with 90 bucks to put in here, 90 USD. We are just gonna let this thing do its thing. Next week Thursday we'll just be compounding. That's all we're gonna do. We're not gonna collect, we're just gonna compound this, and hopefully we could get to these numbers here in 52 weeks next year at the same time. Weekly updates, of course, with BUSD Paycheck. Is it too late to get in? Is it too early? Well, it's been out for 2 months now. You got to do your own research. You got to figure it out to see if this is safe for you. And if you don't mind taking this risk play, it's only the information and the knowledge I'm bringing. D-Life Fair, over and out with today's BUSD Paycheck. How much can we make? Can we get to that 100K in 52 weeks or more? Can we even possibly be put 500 into here? 500? And then let's see what we could have in 30 weeks. 30 weeks instead? Or 25 weeks? 6 months? What can we have? 1,000, and we will be at 30,000 in our max payout, and we'll be making 1,000 a week. So not bad for a 500 BUSD investment. Yep, again, not financial advice. Make sure, like the video, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, click the bell so you can get the future video notifications. I thank you everyone for your support. Let's get to 60 subscribers. Let's get there this week. We didn't make it last week. I want to get there this week. I can only do with your help. You're new, just click the red button. It's free of charge. Thank you so much. Over and out.